congratulations to both teams. So I know we'll have the champions come to the White House. We always do. So, you know, we'll have LSU come. But you know what? I'm going to tell Joe, I think Iowa should come too, because they played such a good game. So, right? So winners and losers, that's sportsmanship. That's good sportsmanship.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, I'm sorry, but hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Got me mad. Yo. Welcome back, my beautiful people. And hey, did you just see that segment I just tossed up? Did y'all just see that segment I just put up there before this video? Yes, that is going to be one of the major topics we're talking about today. And of course, you know what it is. Hey, it's Sports Talk with Relly, man. Welcome back. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, much love, man. Make sure you hit the show notes. Make sure you like, subscribe. Hey, I appreciate you for always coming back. I appreciate you always showing your boy some love. That, hey, continue to send this to your friends, send this to your mama, your brother, your sister, everybody's friends. Send this everywhere. And keep on coming back for some more gems, man. Hey, it's Sports Talk with Relly. Without further ado, I just want to jump right into it. You seen the clip that I just had up there. Man, what is going on? Hey, Ms. Biden, are we giving everybody participation trophies now? I just want to know. Are we giving everybody participation trophies? Like, I mean, I understand you was coming from a good place, kinda, but you was kind of naive. It was kind of naive and borderline a little racism in there. Just borderline, you feel me? Like, I think it's good sportsmanship for LSU to come and Iowa to come. I think that's good sportsmanship. And you see how everybody's stopped. They didn't even know if they were supposed to clap, but they wasn't supposed to clap. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like, at the end of the day, this has been a hot topic dang this since Sunday's game. And, you know, with the women's basketball national championship, you know, real quick, I just want to give kudos to LSU and, you know, both teams, honestly. Like, this was college basketball for the women, and it was better than the men's basketball tournament this year, if I'm being honest. With South Carolina, you had so many different narratives. South Carolina, you had Louisville, you had Caitlin, you had Angel Reese. Like, this playoffs. I mean, not even playoffs. I guess it's playoffs for them, but this NCAA tournament, man, was the women's WNBA college basketball women's arriving. Yes, they have arrived, man. It was more viewers than any hockey championship game since 1973. More viewers than last year's NBA playoffs up until, I think, the finals. But I think even more than the finals. Like, it was crazy how many viewers and how many people tune in to just watch these women's play. Literally, this women's basketball this year, this tournament, was crazy. It was crazy, man. And, you know, from a fan standpoint, you know, like, I've always rooted for the WNBA. I've always rooted for women's sports just in general, because I love watching women play, because I feel like, hey, they just as competitive as us, you know. And with Miss Biden misspeaking and saying something that she shouldn't have said, you know, it's kind of funny, because it's like, we don't hand out participation trophies. We need to stop doing that as a society in America. That's why everybody's soft now. Oh, little Johnny, even though you came in 4th place, I still want you to get a trophy. No, you get a trophy for for playing, I guess. But if you lose in a tournament, if you lose in a championship, you don't get nothing. Why? Why does Iowa need to go celebrate with LSU when they took an L? And then they got blown out. I can see, honestly, being real, I can see if it was a good game. I can really see if it was a good game, but it wasn't. They got their ass blown out. If I'm just being honest, just being blunt, they got blown out. So, like, Miss Biden, like, what are you saying? If LSU would have lost, do you think she would have invited LSU? Oh, that's good sportsmanship. I want LSU to come. Nah, LSU was a team full of what? People that look like me, people that's this skin color. They had one girl, I think that was white, in Iowa. I mean, they had all 5 white female starters, and they had maybe 1 black girl. Like, this was besides the point, but I mean, it's the truth. It's evidence, to support what I'm saying. And with Miss Biden saying that, like, you saw my reaction. You saw how I felt about it. Like, come on now, please, please, let's not do it with the BS. Like, at the end of the day, they came, they played hard, and they lost. This has been an ongoing thing where we haven't invited nobody for taking an L to the White House. You win, you go to the White House. You lose, you go nowhere. Take that L and go home. Period. That's how it goes. When I lost my national championship game, you think we went anywhere? Think we got anything? No, we had to hold that L. So I mean, at the end of the day, man, like, it's crazy to see just things like that still pop up in our society and still have people thinking and, kind of being naive to the things that they say. And the crazy part is she did walk it back. Like, she just released a statement. She had her secretary release it and said, "No, I'm just looking forward to LSU and UConn coming now." Yeah, you had no other choice but to walk it back because, hey, we put you in office and guarantee we could take you out. Just throwing that out there. At the end of the day, yeah, she walked it back. So what she just said, she said, "Oh, no, she didn't say she misspoke or anything. She said it just was taken out of context. I just want LSU and UConn to come." She didn't say shit about Iowa anymore because she know that would have been a PR nightmare. We're going to talk about PRs and, how people have been playing with the PRs in the NFL a little bit. Just hold on. But, continue with this college women's basketball talk, man. Like, it's been crazy, man. I'm just so excited, though, besides the point, like, for women's basketball, period. For the WNBA college, like, if you really think about it, when has it been a hot topic like this and people have been talking about women's sports for 3-4 days now after the game is over? When has this happened? It hasn't happened. So women's sports, you feel me, it's arriving a little bit. Like, just at least women's basketball, it's arriving. You feel me? I feel like Miss Biden, her misspeaking and all this crazy, ish going on, like, it's been positive because it's shining a light on these women and it's shining a light on their sport, their competitiveness, their drive. Because guarantee if it was 2 men just talking trash back and forth, man, we wouldn't have thought nothing about it. Unless they put hands on each other, that'd be the only reason. But man, we would never thought twice about it, if I'm being honest. So, like, why are we thinking twice about it now? Why are we making a big deal about it now? We shouldn't. But, I'm going to end this segment. I'm done talking about Caitlin and Angie. And I'm going to call her Angie. It is what it is. I'm done talking about Reese. Miss Reese, your lovely queen. Caitlin, your lovely queen. Y'all some queens. Y'all did a fantastic job for college women's basketball this year. And, hey, you win some, you lose some. But, hey, hopefully we can all just learn to accept those L's and no more participation trophies. Just get rid of them. I'm just being honest. But switching gears, man. Now we gonna keep it, on basketball. But let's switch gears to the NBA now. NBA is getting a little spicy out here. You feel me? Like, hey, 3 more games left until the playoffs. Who's gonna be in this play-in tournament in the West? The East is kind of locked down right now. The Bulls are number 10 seed. They get in the play-in tournament with who just lost the other day for them to get in. I think it was the Bobcats or some crazy team that lost. And now that they in, but that's besides the point. We're gonna touch on that. Let's talk about these Lakers, though, man. AKA the Lakers, man. Let's talk about the Lakers, though. So the Lakers, hey, LeBron, game winner last night. You put up 37, my guy. Yeah. Because I looked up, you only had like 20-some points, and then I turned back on. Fourth quarter, about to be overtime. My man's almost got like 30. Put up 9 in OT, and you hit the game winner. Man, hey, hats off to LeBron, man. You're still one of the greats out here, and you're still putting in that work. Anthony Davis had a quiet game. He had put up 21 and 14. Nothing too crazy. I feel like Anthony Davis and LeBron, they are probably one of the best teams coming out the West right now because they're hot. They've won out 6 or 7 out of the 8 of their last 10 games. 7 out of 8 of their last few games. I don't know why I kept on messing it up. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm excited. But they won 7 out of 8 of their last couple games. And, they hitting their stride right now. And I feel like it's prime for them to go ahead and do some damage in the playoffs. Right now, they're sitting at the 7th seed. So if they continue to win, they about a half game back right now from making it into the 5th seed. But you got the Warriors right there. And then you got the Clippers right there as well. So the Lakers, they're playing the Clippers tonight. So they got to beat the Clippers. They need the Clippers to lose tonight. To lose, of course, tonight, and then lose one more game, and then they can get into, I think, the 6th seed. Right now, they're sitting at the 7th seed. So, of course, I know this off the top of my head, but I want to give y'all factuals, aka facts. So, number 1, Denver. Number 2, Memphis. 3, Sacramento. 4, Phoenix. They all locked in. So, top 4 seeds right now locked in. The Warriors sitting at 42 and 38. They're the 5th seed. Clippers, they are the 6th seed, sitting at 41 and 38. The Lakers, 41 and 38. They sitting at the 7th seed. Then you got New Orleans, you got Minnesota at 9, and then you got OKC 10. So right now, the Lakers, if they beat the Clippers tonight, they need the Clippers to lose one more game, then they'll get into that 6th seed. But I feel like with the Lakers, with them being the 7th seed, even if they stay the 7th seed, they're going to probably end up versing Sacramento first round, so the Kings. I feel like that won't be a bad matchup, and I feel like that'll be a favorable matchup for them because they versing some young gunners, and the Lakers, they already been there. They've been there, done that, and they hitting their stride right now. Everybody's starting to gain more chemistry with each other. They starting to really play well. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see, what the Lakers do. As far as the Clippers, I just want to touch on this real quick. The Lakers are playing the Clippers right now, tonight. They playing the Clippers tonight. Guess who on that Clippers team? Russell Westbrook. Guess who finna come playing like a madman tonight? Russell Westbrook. This game gonna be interesting. Russell Westbrook gonna go off. I feel like he gonna really go ahead and try to get in his bag. But the key is, will LeBron and Anthony Davis play tonight? Because they usually don't play back-to-backs. LeBron getting older. AD didn't have this foot problem, so they usually don't play back-to-backs. They played last night. They finna play again tonight. I don't know if LeBron and AD gonna play. So if they don't play, it might be a toss-up. And Russell Westbrook might not get in his bag like that. But if they do play, boy, this is going to be a hell of a game to watch. It's going to be fun and exciting. And then the Lakers versus the Suns on Friday. I feel like they should rest tonight and go ahead, get that Western Conference Finals matchup going between the Lakers and the Suns, because I want to see it. I want to see a preview because KD, he's 7-0 right now since he's been playing with the Suns. So let's see if KD can keep it up versus Bron. Oh, my God, if they end up, boy, that'll be good for just the NBA in general. You know how many people are going to be watching that? LeBron versus KD again in the West? They go to the NBA Finals? Come on now. You know you'll tune in too, boy. You know you'll tune in. Hey, it be like that, man. I'm hyped too. So regardless, man, I feel like, once again, the Suns, if they can stay healthy, they're going to be coming out the West. But if the Suns can't stay healthy, then I got my money on the Lakers. And then as far as the Warriors and Clippers, we don't see the Warriors. Y'all like 9 and like 30-something on the road still. And y'all been going crazy at home. Y'all like 33 and something at home. But I'm sorry. Till y'all show me otherwise, man. Hopefully y'all turn it up in the playoffs. Y'all just got Andrew Wiggins back. We're going to see. But, it is what it is. But, before I move out of the West, Denver, I really don't see them doing nothing in the playoffs. Memphis, they've been taking a couple hard L's, but then again, let's see if they turn out. The playoffs going to be interesting in the West. That's all I'm going to say. You don't have one team overtaking. You don't have one team looking like they're going to really run the whole conference and run everything. You feel me? So the West going to be interesting during the playoffs this year. Switching gears to the Eastern Conferences. I didn't touch on the Eastern Conference last episode. That's because I was waiting. I wanted to see if my Bulls was going to get in, and now they are in, baby. The Bulls are locked in the 10th seed. Yes, so they finna play in the play-in tournament. They 38 and 41. Indiana got eliminated last night, so with Indiana losing, that boosted my Chicago Bulls into the play-in tournament. Not into the playoffs, we ain't there yet, into the play-in tournament. And the Bulls been playing pretty well lately. They in the play-in tournament with Toronto. So the Bulls are 10, Toronto 9. The Hawks are 8th seed. Miami, 7th seed. Brooklyn, the 6th seed. New York sitting at the 5th seed. Jalen Brunson, SOU, been going crazy. Cleveland, 4th seed. SO to the Spider. Donovan Mitchell. He got traded, man, and he doing this thing in Cleveland. He put up like 4 straight 40-point games. First to do it since Kobe and AI, and I think James Harden did it too. I see you, Spider. You ain't gonna do nothing in the playoffs, so I'm just being honest with you. Anyway, and let's touch on real quick the 3rd seed. You saw what Philly did to them Boston Celtics last night? Even though Jaylen Brown didn't play, and then Robert Williams didn't play, but still, Joel Embiid, MVP. Give that man an MVP, man. Get that man an MVP right now. I don't want to hear no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Get that man an MVP, man. Stop playing with that, man. He deserved it. Put up 52 last night on 20 of 25 shots. I think he just solidified it with, Jokic not really doing nothing down the stretch and, missing the last few games, his team taking a couple L's. I feel like, he then backed his way out of the MVP race, and I feel like Joel Embiid, he deserves it. And if Jokic get it, I'm going to be upset because he don't deserve 3 straight MVPs. I'm sorry. But that's another topic for another day. SO to Joel Embiid, 52 points last night. I think you just solidified your MVP. Congratulations to you. Hey, keep doing your thing, big dog. But that goes to saying the Boston Celtics, they're the second seed, and then the Bucks are the 1st seed. So I just listed all the seeds. Of course, I still got my money on the Bucks. Philly, I like Philly, but James Harden is too inconsistent for me. I think James Harden with Joel Embiid getting 52, he had half their team points last night. With him getting 52 points, James Harden, guess how many points he had? Guess how many points James Harden had last night? He just been a little too inconsistent for me. Just a little too inconsistent. At the end of the day, I'm waiting for y'all to guess. He had 20, 10 and 5. Nothing too crazy, but he shot 7 of 17. Mediocre game, but he's still, helping out. But I feel like he got to be more consistent for them to really take a stride and end up in that Eastern Conference Finals with the Bucks. Or they might be playing Boston before they get to the Bucks. And if they play Boston, I feel like that's going to go to a Game 7. I feel like they might pull it out because Joel Embiid, I really feel like if he can stay healthy during the playoffs, he might go ahead and get them to the Eastern Conference Finals. And that's what Doc Rivers needs for that team, so that way he can keep his job. Just throwing that out there. But, switching gears, man, the East, like I said, I got the Bucks. Celtics, Philly, y'all right. Cleveland, Miami, all these other teams, I really don't see y'all doing shit in the playoffs. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm sorry. I'm going with the big dog, the Bucks, Milwaukee. I think they might go see me a game or two, too. I ain't too far from Milwaukee. Hey, it's just a driving a couple of exits, probably take me a little, man. Hey, I might catch a Milwaukee game. I'm definitely going to catch a Bulls game if they make it, out of the play-in tournament. Definitely. But, switching gears, man, that's enough of the NBA talk, man. At the end of the day, hey, playoffs, everybody got about 3 games left, literally. Playoffs around the corner. So get ready for the playoff coverage. Relly don't come give it to you. You feel me? So, at the end of the day, man, I hope y'all all stand blessed out here. I hope you all have been enjoying the Sports Talk with Relly. We're going to touch on the NFL real quick, and then I'm going to let you go. But I appreciate you staying. Hey, did you hit that like button? Did you subscribe yet? Stop playing, man. Hey, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you send this to your friends, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your cousin, everybody. Send it to everybody in your family. Tell them to come and get some gems. Gems, baby. Yes. Gems with a Z. Go to Gems Podcast. But regardless, man, hey, what's going on in the NFL, man? Can Lamar Jackson get paid, please? Can Lamar Jackson get paid? I'm just going to tell y'all this. I heard through a couple sources. Yes, I got sources now. I heard through a couple sources that Lamar Jackson may have. This is not for show, but you know where Lamar from. Lamar, he a Florida boy. He may have met with Jim Irsay, the Colts owner. The Colts owner, he took a jet, and then he flew out to Miami. So the Colts owner, took a jet, flew out to Miami. I don't know what he was doing in Miami, but he might have been on business. He might have been talking to that boy Lamar, saying, hey, Lamar, we can give you $170 million guaranteed, and then $150 million in incentives. So probably like a $275,000 If I said $1,000 million contract. I was thinking about the numbers, and I feel like if somebody gave Lamar $175,000 guaranteed, I keep on saying 1,000, 175 million, you know, because I'm still in the thousands. You feel me? I ain't touched that million yet, but we're gonna get there. Say, hold on. But 175 million. If somebody give him 175 million guaranteed, and then make the contract worth 300 million if he stays healthy, I feel like he'll take that, and I feel like that'll be a good deal because you have to put health incentives in there. If you put health incentives in there, that gives you a backup. So say if he doesn't stay healthy, then he makes 40 million. He makes 35 million, or however you want to structure the contract. But I think it can happen. But can I see Lamar Jackson being a Colt? Potentially. If he do become a Colt, I'm gonna go to Lucas Oil. I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna pull up to a couple games. You feel me? I ain't too far from there either. I'm telling you, I'm just a hop and a skip. I'm gone. All right. So hey, you ain't hear from me, but you did hear from me. Jim Irsay, the Colts owner, he took a flight to Miami. Maybe he met with Lamar. I don't know. But you ain't catching flights to Miami for no reason, man. I'm just saying. So anyway, man, touching on something else that's going on in the NFL. Hey, Aaron Rodgers is still not moved. Aaron Rodgers is still. Hey, I told y'all what was going to happen. I told you what was going to happen. Zeke still ain't signed with anybody. But as far as Aaron Rodgers, I told you, they are not going to do anything until after the draft. They're going to see what happens during the draft, or they might make a couple moves before the draft. I'm talking about the Jets, giving them a couple picks, but I don't see anything happening either right before the draft or after the draft for Aaron Rodgers. And then if you saw the PR move that Baltimore did, they just offered Odell a contract to try to get Lamar back. But that's a PR move, though. You don't really want Lamar. You just try to say, Lamar, look, we trying to get you a weapon. Why don't you come sign this $35 million contract on an unexclusive tag? Unexclusive being he can still talk to other teams. He can still get traded. Still talk about teams that want to trade him. So he can talk to teams, see if they want to trade for him, and then make it happen. They could have tied him on a regular franchise tag, and he would have made $45 million. Then it would have been, you know, hey, I'll sign that $45 million. I'll go and play again. I'll bet on myself again, but y'all ain't want to pay him. You don't want to give him his money. But hey, that's besides the point, man. PR move being done by the Baltimore Ravens, trying to sign Odell. Yeah, I'm not going to get him. I feel like Odell, if he goes anywhere, he can probably go with the Jets because that's just a better quarterback to run the ball, if I'm being honest. I like Lamar Jackson, but Aaron Rodgers, he's still a great quarterback, even though I don't like that, man. It'd be like that, though. You know, I still respect greatness. So, PR move done by the Baltimore Ravens. Will Odell sign there if they can sign Lamar Jackson to a long-term contract? They offered Odell a contract, but if I'm Odell, I'm not touching that contract. I'm not even looking at it unless I know Lamar Jackson will be there throwing me the ball. Just saying. But regardless, hey, Sports Talk with Relly, hey, it's over with. I'm done. I'm trying to keep these videos short because I know y'all attention spans just ain't there no more. So I'm trying to keep it short, concise, sweet. Short, concise, and sweet. Short, concise, and sweet, my friend. So appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you for coming back and spending some time with me, my friend. I love you and I miss you. I need you in my life. I appreciate everything that you do for me, and I'm going to continue to do the same for you. So, my friend, please come back for more. Please come back for more. You here on the Golden Gems podcast, man. Seriously, you here on the Golden Gems podcast. Thank you for always coming back. Thank you for always tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the show notes. And hey, this was Sports Talk with Relly, and we out. Deuces. Hey, where else would you rather be? Where else would you rather go for your sports talking for these daily gems? Deuces.